That's very simplified how it usually works. But don't worry, ball comps is something I think every team struggles with, even our team sometimes. Although I feel like we've mastered it because lately we've been
All we've done is play balls. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah.
There's a lot of
Team
ball
Rock's been
OTTs up
playing
there.
a lot of ball and a lot against ball, so we
Yeah.
got that in lock. We're currently struggling against Diva. Diva Freya is an unreal combo.
Yeah, I just know he made a ball team blow up and call us fat pedos.
Yeah. That's true.
Where are my support players at?
We're
still in the car.
Get out the car!
No,
I'm in
let's
my
go.
mom's car.
We're in the car right now. But don't worry, we're in my city right now. So
Right. That doesn't say too much.
Could you just like start, because Gart said he's got a scrim, so we have like 50 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose so. But it's unfortunate that I can't direct my supports, but I guess you got a point. Alright. Is the code that you put in chat the one you want me to check?
Like, it plays Reaper. I do think we played like quite well this scrum though.
It plays Reaper. No, that's a statement.
Yeah, it does. We played Reaper.
Alright, let's see here.
And then we swapped off the Reaper. Good stuff, Selma.
Right.
Question is, why
But
do you swap?
on this map, I think I played Reaper well on this map.
I don't think you run Reaper and Tracer here already on this map because, okay, I'm gonna wait until everything picks here and then I'm gonna ask questions. Right, that's not a Reaper. That's a Reaper. Okay, how long is this? Guys.
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know. The enemy team likes to plan a lot.
Okay, so these are the final comps, I'm assuming. Wait, who do they play after Sim? Tracer, Surge. Alright. So, what do you think your guys' goal is, or what do you want to achieve with your comp versus theirs?
Like, what our goal is?
Yeah.
You want to play more
What
angles?
What
Not
is
like
your guys' team trying
play
to...
fast and run into them.
Right, so you want to play fast and run into them. Now, the question is, how are you guys going to do that when you're all stacking? Because you're playing a high mobility comp, yet you're not using your mobility for any benefit, right? So by that I mean, first and for all, right? Who wins Tracer versus Reaper on this map in small rooms?
Who wins?
Reaper, exactly. Who has more mobility of the two characters, Tracer or Reaper?
Tracer.
Tracer, exactly. So why are we sending our Tracer on left room to duel their Tracer and a Reaper indoors where he's gonna have to run main, get spammed out by a Sojourn and Ramatra? You're going to get obliterated. What I'd like for you to do instead, right, is your queen is going to hold this main space. Obviously, you have these boards that you can use as well as queen. I'll let you do queen things, right? Queen runs it down main. Then your Reaper, you send him off here because you know if they are playing Tracer, Tracer will always go for this room here. If you're Reaper here, this Tracer will panic the fuck out because what is Tracer supposed to do? One pellet and she loses a quarter of her HP. Right? Even on this range. Like Tracer just does not win on this map. So you scout this room as Reaper, you walk here and slowly diverge with your queen. Right? Now you have a queen walking here, your Reaper can walk through the screen, hit the support, your queen hits their tank, and guess what Tracer can do? She can blink the point, wait for a nice opportunity. If somebody tries to go out in the open, double blink, bam, dead. If they don't, you blink here, you shoot them in the back, you blink back to point, and you have point control, flanks, and main presence. But you're actually using your mobility correct. Especially against something like Sojourn. Extremely important, because what Sojourn is going to do now, she's going to spam here, she's going to E, she's just going to wait, you guys are going to try to peek out, you're going to get a rail to the face, and you're going to die.
That's kind of what happened to our Kiri. Yeah,
Well, there
that's
you go.
literally what happened. But we
Magic.
did kill the ram.
Well,
Like
I don't know how much of a good play that's on you guys and a bad play on their guys, because I don't think Ram should be able to die if that happens. But hey, what do I know?
no, like you just look and see what happens. Like, oh, yeah, me and Buzz talked about that, and
Yeah.
pretty much entire this map.
Let's
To be
go.
honest, it's. I
No,
mean,
but I didn't get blamed too much actually. He said that I
It
did
wa-
well.
it was just a non-understanding of our comp, because like we're just all stacking on a queen comp, and yes, the shout is pretty powerful, but it's again, it doesn't achieve what we want to do here with the comp. So you guys are just brawling now.
Yeah, I
But do
think
you
Ram
see-
dies here.
Do you see, by the way, how much value this Kiriko is getting here? It's important as Reaper to spam a tank down, yes, but again, you can't lose your duels on the Reaper practically on these ranges. So don't be afraid to like walk out a little, shoot this Kiri until she's out. She's your
Yeah.
first priority. Unless the tank is like 1 HP and your damage matters to finish him, there's no need for you on the Reaper to spam the tank down, right? Because your Tracer is shitting himself. Tracer does not win against Kiriko, like whatsoever. So on the Reaper, you need to help. And not only that, I'd
Huge.
even
Is this true?
argue I'd even argue that Genji would be a better option here. We run the Genji Reaper Hog variant on this map because it is super toxic, because again, it's the same principle, right? Your queen shot is actually getting no value almost because of the way you want to play the comp. The way we are playing the comp, you are getting value if you shout. But the way that you should play the comp, as I said, is with the splits, right? And if you play the splits correctly, your shout isn't going to get that many people. So the hog instead lives longer than queen and has more of a threat with the hook. If Ramatra is trying to block, you hook him out of his block, he's dead there, right? So I don't know if you guys play hog. If you don't, it's fine. But that's why I said it doesn't matter if we're playing Zarya, queen, or like whichever tank we're playing, because it's more so the focus on how you want to play the Reaper with the like the two DPSs need to play it correctly, and then the supports need to play according to that as well. Because when you are as well sending off your Reaper here, your Reaper needs a Lucio here, so he can speed on that Tracer and then scout here. And then your Kiri needs to stack with the Tracer so that if another Kiri is marking your Tracer, your Kiri can mark their Kiri.
Alright.
It's basically a rock, paper, scissors. But
You home now,
instead of
Alex?
hello,
Nice.
welcome on. But so instead of playing the rock, paper, scissors, you basically just play like paper and scissors at the same time. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
That's why you stack like Tracer with Kiri, because like what stops the Tracer? A Kiri. What stops the Kiri? Another Kiri.
Best.
So it's that's why you want to stack it like that instead of like Reaper Kiri or something like that, and then Tracer Lucio. Because Tracer Lucio is also very popular, but that's more to disable hit scans, not to disable Kiri, because you need that speed to knock a hit. But Kiri just hits anyways because her projectiles are the size of Pluto. So good luck.
Yeah.
Mercury.
It's nice that the tank dies there, but so here again we're stacking the same angle. You're just gonna take so much poke damage on the Reaper by stacking angles. It's generally not worth it. And as well, I think if you save TP, I don't know why we TP'd out there instantly. Did you think?
It's when it takes space point. I don't know why I TP'd there.
To be
I'm gonna be
honest,
honest.
what you could have done, right, is you could have TP'd on here, did like 1 or 2 pellets, and rave back to point. That takes so
Yeah.
much space of them because you are such a threat. They need to immediately forfeit all of this space to look at you, or they're gonna lose someone. Because 2 pellets is enough to just to kill someone instantly on the Reaper. So they're really, yeah. That's something as well for you, Juge. If you ever get stuck in a position like this, where you're stuck fighting 2 people, on Tracer specifically, it's play your life. don't even try to go for health packs, because they'll always try to block your health pack route, right? So in this position, just blink past back here. Reason being, if they want to chase you, they can, but then they're out of the fight. By the time they run back to the team, like to help the fight is already over. So even though you die, it's basically like killing 2 people as well, if you just live and try to run away as far away from your team as possible. But because you died on health pack, they get to regroup a lot faster on your team as well. I do see you dueled him quite long and then you got caught off guard by Lucio. That can happen.
Yeah.
But still, living is your main priority in this comp. As long as you're living, you can find angles. Again, you guys are playing main against Ramatra. That's rough. I see Mario's on the DPS duty a bit more finally as well. And he's too far back. How? Okay, how did that happen? You guys suddenly just wiped him.
And we used cooldown. We
So,
shot
okay.
the damage and they died.
This is an interesting push. So, okay. Right? How the fuck?
Is he there? What?
Okay. Honestly, this is a good push, but we pushed it wrong at the same time. So, by that I mean, look, your trace is not in position yet to catch, right? So if you make a wave, I'll call this a wave, right? You send a wave down, there needs to be someone to catch that wave. It'd be a Reaper, it'd be a Tracer, right? If I were on Reaper here, I would have, let's go back a little bit, right? So you clearly know you're gonna go in, right? You guys go 3, 2, 1, let's go. You see this, and then I instead, Summer, would wrap around the pillar here to scout, like a bit deeper in first, and then TP straight into this corner. Because you're gonna catch together with your tracer, right? Your tracer is here, and then she can blink in, you're gonna hit from here, and you just kill whoever is running backwards into you. Because they now need to look to you guys, but then your tank is also running at them. So they need to look from there, they need to look there, and they need to look there. And they also need to look there because somehow Lucio gets there, but that's a separate question. But again, they only need to look forward because of the way you guys play this, right? So you could have very much died. Like, you see this? If that Kiri hit one more kunai in your head, you would have been dead, Salmon. And then this whole push dies instantly. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the things that I once gave a lesson to my other students that I teach at college, they basically had to learn the no square of a tank. So it's a really simple concept where people shoot tank. People will miss the tank occasionally or just spam in general area of the tank. That means if you're walking near the tank, you will die. Now, what is the tank's role? To take space for the DPS to go in. They always say walk with tank. However, that doesn't quite literally mean walk with tank. Do not hold his hand.
Delma.
It
Man.
means clearly. I mean, god damn.
20-year age.
Minor.
But basically, like, you always want to avoid staying within like a 2 to 3 meter radius of your tank. So like, if your tank is here, don't stand all the way to here.
Okay,
If
okay.
you're standing here, you're never gonna get hit by a random projectile like that. So always, like, that's why I said, like, you should white peek this and then TP. You could even TP here, right? This is TPing with cover. You can shoot the Kiri out. She's gonna panic the fuck out. She's gonna cleanse, TP to her team, but all of her team is here, and then you guys just collapse. It's a lot cleaner and it's a lot less risky. If that Kiri was a little bit better, this push would have never happened. That's the thing. And your Reaper, like, look how much value you're getting there on the Reaper. You're killing everyone. You're doing a good job. But it shouldn't have been able to. That push should have been shut down if they played it properly. That's more what I'm getting at. Where, like, if you guys do good, you do really good. but it's also because they're not punishing small little mistakes that you guys are making. Again, we're all stacking on one corner, right? So it's good that Juge is here by himself, dueling a Tracer. That means there's one person out of the equation. On Reaper, I'd much rather you stand here instead of there. Because what are you
Yeah.
gonna do here? They're gonna walk out, they're gonna instantly look left, they're gonna see you, they're gonna run at you, you're gonna like rave, and then you're gonna have to like run down this alleyway and try not to get killed. Right? While your like tank is already like here. So you already know they're gonna go like this. If
Yeah.
if they go this, you're in this corner here, you wait, you do not shoot immediately, you wait a little bit. If they're making a full push, just tap a support instantly. You can insta kill someone on this corner. And if you notice that they're doing like a poke push to push your queen out, then shoot the tank from here. Because then they need to first go out, look at you, but then again, you build an opportunity for your queen to push in on their tank looking in the corner, or whoever's going in doing that, right? And sure, maybe they just spear you and you go low. Well, okay, Rave, health pack, boom, your tanks take space and you fight again, right? It's okay to lose like your Wraith or your TP on Reaper. It's kind of there to be used. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, make sure that you guys are playing your splits correctly. My mouse keeps double clicking. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but I kept trying to click play and it kept pausing instantly.
Yeah, nice
Okay.
one.
This is good. This is actually pretty good. Look at how you're set up here.
Now I did the kind of the thing that you just said. Waited for a bit.
Waited
then
for a bit,
went
and
for
now
them.
watch this.
They kind of spotted me, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But look at that. Look at that. Did you see this? Did you see what just happened
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the space on the map? They spotted you, they went for you, they lost space. They didn't kill you, but they lost space. Because now Hope is able to go in because they already had to come help to deal with you. And now you guys are going in, boom, and you're gonna roll them. There you go. Perfect execution there of how you should play it.
Dreadeth.
Man.
And my tank and DPS are swapping roles. Okay, that's very aggressive.
Yeah, and we just held them in spawn,
That,
and
by
they
the
didn't
way,
get a touch.
that should have been a fatal mistake.
Look at
You guys
Marius
are
on the floor there.
You guys are extremely lucky they did not have beat in time yet, because they should have. Look at their beat charge. They should have beat it right here when they heard the queen ult. You would have been in their spawn. I mean, sure, we could have counter beated it to sustain it, but still, that could have ended very badly.
Yeah. Right now we could have like beat it and when pushed them,
Yeah.
like beat engaged, so they
You
guaranteed not.
guys lost
don't
the
get
Tracer
touch.
and Kiri, by the way. If they touched, they would have gotten the point, and you guys would have had no ults to recontest, like the next fight, and then they could have just ult cycled you guys down. That was actually pretty dangerous, not gonna lie, but it's okay. Let's see. This map is an interesting one. I'm curious to see how you guys are gonna play this.
Love the
Do you guys
spike.
have like a pre-plan before you play a map, or
Yeah.
do you guys YOLO it? Okay.
Yeah.
How did the
We
pre-plan
talk about where to go, and what do we do?
Okay, something our team is doing, right? That's gonna drive me insane, but still I'm gonna recommend it to you guys either way. Is when you're calling a split, right? Which is the idea of how to set up your team. You want to call out which split goes where, because you can never have your DPS on the same angle, because if they contest one DPS, they're contesting two DPSs, which means your whole team is useless if they do that, right? So when you're calling a split, you need to look at what is the most powerful setup of your split. So in this case, right, you guys are playing Genji Tracer, Queen, Lucio Kiri. They're playing a Diva variation of it with Wu Yang. Okay. So this split is actually a little bit rough because the initial split should look something like this, where Tracer and Kiri go left room here, right? So well, Tracer blinks the point, takes this angle here. If you see a Tracer trying to take in this space, you do all this because you can play here, because your Kiri can play on this corner here. Kiri can now heal Tracer, can heal your team trying to push there. Your Genji, Lucio, your Lucio takes in this space, the pillar. Your Genji takes Dojo because he can spam around here. And then your Queen can walk up because he has speed, and so can your Genji. Then you can all look for a hit again, because then, again, your Tracer can go here, blink onto bridge, behind him, brrrt. Your Genji can do the same from this angle, and then your Queen can play this corner. Bada bam, bada boom. The problem is, if their Wu Yang somehow decides that he's going to help Tracer here, you're cooked. Tracer
The
cannot.
amount of splash damage.
Yeah, Tracer cannot win this room if it's Wu Yang Tracer versus Kiri Tracer. It's just not
Yeah.
happening. Then you need to change things up. However, I don't think this team is that advanced that that's what they did, because I don't think they know that. But it's something important to know that if you put your Tracer and Lucio or Tracer and Kiri versus a Wu Yang, your Tracer will lose. You need to put the Genji on Wu Yang duty. What the fuck did I just see?
The Anna is in.
How many people can we put on one side, guys? Let's do some counting. Four. One Wu Yang wave and all of you guys just took 400 damage to Wu Yang. He's gonna have ult in 20 seconds. If they hit a nade, you guys are cooked, by the way. Sure, you've got cleanse, but
The resources.
that's an ugly push, guys. Like, what do you guys want your Tracer to do in this position?
I'm trying my best, man.
Like, you're giving him no help. He needs to somehow make a miracle play happen that he, I don't know, gets past Diva, past Genji, onto the Ana. This is, and somehow you guys make it work. I have no idea how. What do they do? They nade? They miss. They missed! And they walked out. Even more. What was this Ana thinking? What is she smoking? Like, she's rotating into you guys. Look at this. Plant! You can control your own team.
I won't know what's happening. I just parked.
You can control your own team.
LOL.
You booped the Ana back into safety.
Oh. happens.
She dies as well. They don't give her any care.
How do you guys even make up this space? How your Kiriko is stuck there? This is a fight of unreal moments. I don't know what
Welcome
to
to 3.5.
Your Wu Yang is looking at the floor.
The Anna.
You know, their Wu
And the
Yang is
Wu
looking
Yang.
at the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you guys did it correctly. Look at this. We have 3 angles on the Ana somehow. I don't know how, but you guys did it. You got the angles. But okay, and after a kill, it's always important to decide: do we want to reset? Like, do we want to chill and regain our cooldowns, regain our abilities? Because, you know, after you get it, you guys want to kill
yeah.
Wu Yang.
Yeah, we just kind of all went for the Wu Yang.
If you guys called Matrix, that would be amazing, but I don't think you did, so you had no idea if you could or not. But sure, you can go for the Wu Yang if Diva does not have Matrix. If she does, do not go for Wu Yang. I mean, okay, to be fair, you're playing Queen Genji, which most of your damage is non-matrixable, so fair. But your Lucio's going off on a side quest. I don't know. I'm confused watching this fight. I'm not gonna lie. You guys get the kills though. I'm just gonna go next fight. Okay. Okay. So we almost had a good split going. What are we doing now though?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. So you're holding your correct position. Juge, this
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
This
was my
is,
position good? Genji?
yes, but no. So on Genji's job,
Oh.
right? So Tracer's job would be to hold this angle here because you know they have a Tracer at this point, right? So Tracer will always try to take this. So Tracer needs to keep Tracer of your team because they're now on a dive comp, so they're gonna look to hit on you guys. Genji would want to position here, more on the floor, because if you position here, you can shoot into this like little angle, and then you can walk here and shoot at this angle. Walking here on the wall, it just it's also good, right? But you can sometimes miss info. As long as they don't have a hit scan,
Yeah, but I
you
went
don't
more
need to
left
use the wall.
after. I climbed
Yeah,
up and then I jumped to the left side.
Like the general rule is that yes,
Like by
you
the
take
wall.
this position if they have a hit scan. If they don't have a hit scan, you take this position because you're
Okay,
free
okay.
to shoot. Right? Because like they can only tickle you. The worst damage you can take is an Ana shot. So you shouldn't be able to die here, and you get to basically scout this whole area. You need to make the most important call out in this moment, and is saying they're going left or they're going bridge. If they're going bridge, that's your sign for your queen to rush in and you to dash in here, right? If they're going left side, that is your queen's sign to get the fuck over here ASAP. So you have like a very important call out to make here. Yeah, so see in this moment, do you see how if Tracer was holding this position, you could have now shot the Genji from behind, he would have had to dash back, and your Genji could potentially chase to finish him off. But because we're all holding this wall, you got nothing done. And they're taking in space, right? Whoever holds the most space on the map will get the point. Because what's gonna happen if Tracer can now blink to here, well now they have an angle on your Kiri. Now Genji has that. Now their Winston can jump, right? It's the 3-angle Tiri again. They have 3 angles on you guys will fall over. If you guys manage to get this Genji out of that spot, you guys will win this fight. If you don't, you're gonna lose. Yeah, see? Good space taking there, Juice. Just a bit too late. And also wrong person. Why the fuck are you trying to snipe a Tracer? Wait, Tirana is dead? How did Tirana die?
I think I headshot it.
Wait, is Marius just the go? Wait. What?
That's a Kiri kunai.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you
Yeah, I
mean?
mean,
That's literally a Tracer pulse bomb.
Okay, sure. Tirana's dead. They're jumping. Stuff like that can happen, but that's a nice benefit. You shouldn't play for that, right? You're not playing to get picks like that. But if it happens, that's an instant trigger. Yeah.
We have a bit of a Kiri issue.
This guy was great.
This is such a messy fight. I don't know where we're playing at this point. Although I need to rewatch this. So we lose Juge there. We have 3 people on a Tracer. How does she live? She recalls.
Re-
She's in there. Okay, she recalled all the way out here. Fine. Recall now, like, okay, there's no more recall. This means ignore her. Juge is gonna come back and he can deal with that, I hope. Right?
I do like Marco. I believe.
That is too much marking. Now you're overstaying your mark, right? So marking is generally just the process of stopping someone from being able to do a follow-up, right? There Winston is going in. You don't need to mark this deep. You know why? Because if you now push the backline, their tracer is going to make a desperate attempt to follow up on the tracer on the monkey jump, and she's gonna blink in with no recall. You can easily punish her. But that's what I mean. It's like it's the same as in chess, where if you use a move to kill someone's pawn rather than killing their own pawn in a trade, you win one move, right? Make Tracer move into you guys, and then you punish her for not having recall. Don't force her recall and then kill her. You lose a move doing that, basically. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you lose like 2-3 people trying to kill one person, and then Tracer is doing her job successfully. That's the problem. So once you have recall forced, she can't go in, and if she tries to go in, that's when you strike her. That's the point of marking a tracer. Because if you keep marking it, that's overstaying your market. That's something I used to do a lot on tracer v tracer because I had a big ego and I could win all of my duels, which is true, but it's a lot better for me to force that recall and then go with my tank in on their backline. Because that's why you weren't getting healed, Hope, as well, because of the mark. And then, yeah, we lose a lot of HP. Tracer goes in. I mean, yeah, this is really messy now. Good beat, really good beat.
You guys great. Good pulse as well. Oh.
Yeah, somehow we I think you guys have pretty good reactionary plays, right? Like you guys respond well to certain triggers, but you don't know how to set up to start your own triggers. You guys are playing second almost always because you don't know what you're doing with your comp. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are just like, oh, monkey goes in, other Anna's isolated, let's go on the Anna, guys. Instead of like, oh, we're gonna force the monkey to jump, and then we're gonna like shooting out the monkey until he has to either jump back or jump in type thing. You guys aren't forcing a mistake, you're just playing off the mistakes. Which works until a certain scrim elo.
Yeah.
Is this guy
overuse.
your most favorite thing to do, to just Kitsune Queen ult into their spawn when it's 90%? This is 2 out of 2 times.
Just this game. I think it was literally just this game, Maru. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Wait,
that
this
is
is just
I knew that the tracer was gonna touch, so I stayed
Yeah.
kind of point. So that's
That's so funny. Back to back in one map. I mean, let's look at the position here. So, we take an aggressive angle here. I mean, I'm thinking, right? If they want to touch, they have a lot of touching options. I genuinely think this is a really good ult. This is actually not a bad play because those two supports don't have any type of mobility to actually escape it. So, why not?
I think we actually called that, to be honest, as well. Like they
If you
have
guys got
this
it, that's a good call. Because usually what you'd want to do in this situation is you'd want to like basically kill anyone who's trying to touch, right? And usually that would be like a Lucy or something. And a Lucy is easily killable or like boopable. Like the Winston you can boop, the Lucy you could kill. But Genji and Tracer are very good at touching without dying. So it would be a waste to attempt to go for that. So the fact that you guys realize that they have Ana Brig and they can't move up, kill them and then go back to point, play retake, perfect idea. For once.
once.
For once. Okay, good cleanup.
For once.
How do we lose?
Yeah, we don't.
No, but we lost you in the process.
Well, yeah, it's a blade.
Yeah. Collateral impact.
Yeah. It's only Marius. It's not too deep.
True, true.
What do you mean? He's my goat.
He is my goat as well.
I think I have the highest deaths in the team.
Nah,
I
that's
thought
me,
was
bro.
about to pull our rank. I mean,
Ah.
why did you learn from the best?
Yeah, Mauro, you die a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I have high value deaths, Golden would say.
So do I, bro.
Yeah, me too, 100%.
Yeah, you've only died
Um,
once.
Yeah.
How are we so much faster than them? I don't know
Well,
if this,
Tenno,
yeah.
were you playing KD again?
We TP.
Yeah.
We
Were
TP
you
amp.
playing KD again?
Not this game.
So
I never
Did we-
play KD. Like, I wouldn't never. No.
right, there's just one small mistake you guys made. Can you tell?
No.
We're all going to point,
Oh,
and
we all play same angle.
Same angle, no info. You guys have no idea what they're getting
Yeah,
at.
no.
Next
yeah,
thing
no.
you know, you guys come to this corner and they're set up with a Rhine sim here. It could very much happen. Happen to us.
GG's
We-
go next.
Exactly. Always send somebody to gather info. You know who could gather some really good info right about now?
Tracer, Lucio, Genji.
Yeah, you only have like 3 options in your team, but you know, none of you guys decided. So basically, yeah, get your tracer, or let me think about this.
I don't know. I think the Lou.
Usually, our team always standardizedly sends the tracer
Yeah,
Lucio
left
left
side.
right here. The
Yeah.
problem is, I actually don't like this anymore because of a potential Wuyang pick. Again, small room, Wuyang tracer, automatic lose, right? And then you're stuck here, and then they have Sojourn, and you just get fucked here. So I would actually argue if this is what you guys want to do, right? If you want to rush to point and match them, send your tracer through main here, let her blink into here, and then your. Do I want to send Kiri? Yeah, I want to send Kiri. I want to send Kiri here, right? So that your Kiri can actually help, like, pushing out. Because if they're playing Sojourn, what they're most likely looking to do is taking this space and spam onto point, or spam here if you guys try to contest this, right? So
Yeah.
if you put your Tracer Kiri here, if the Soj swings out, kunai to the head, a few bullets, she might die. If she doesn't, your Kiri can TP back. The reason why I want to send Kiri here is because your Lucio can rush up and look for dangerous boops on this angle if they try to rotate here. And your Queen needs speed. Queen without speed is a nightmare. So that's what I would do. And then the Genji, I would just play around the windows, right? Like shoot a window here, wall climb onto this wall, shoot a few here, go through here, jump here, shoot a few there. Like just look for as many angles as you guys can. Because that comp is actually really difficult to play on this like map versus that comp, because they're just gonna Soch like farm you guys. That's good. That was a good Genji angle, and you guys default to main again.
Of course.
Thank you, Marius.
My goat.
Without that would have been difficult.
Yep.
They have a habit of just randomly dying to kunai sometimes. Yeah, but also not respecting the health pools. You should never be able to die like on Sojourn or Ana against like Kiri from that range. Okay. Manis, are you doing a Violet cosplay or what is this? Like,
I think he's trigger botting, to be honest, at this point.
you guys are being carried by my goat, guys. This is insane.
That's his first 2 kills of the final blows.
Yeah, but they're high impact kills.
Yeah,
They're
I know,
automatic
I
fight
know.
wins.
Yeah, I know.
This guy keeps
And another
going!
one.
He's killing
What the
everyone!
Yeah.
Wait, he locked in this round. Oh, no,
And he's
no, it's-
dying. Oh, he's alive.
No, he don't die.
Are you losing to Sim turrets? What are you fighting?
I don't know. The voices.
The inner demons.
I need. Oh, you're about to get one tapped. I feel it.
I think I did.
You should have.
Oh, no, that might have been the other scrim. I don't know.
Okay, another thing, when you're holding space, don't overhold it. So like, you can
Yeah.
shoot here, but there's no reason for you to go into here. Unless, right, unless you see them pushing main, and then you get to blink all the way into here onto this report. But
Yep.
if you blink out here, you're just gonna get forced out, your recall is gonna get forced, and you make a trigger for them to push in.
Yeah.
Because look, they're gonna push you out, and look what they're gonna do. They're gonna fill clear you. Plan should get punished, but he does not.
Somehow.
What is this?
So messy.
Nothing.
question.
I mean, what am I even supposed to say or coach this about, bro?
Regrets all his decisions in life.
This was my first death. FYI.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Brawling in a small room as Lucia is a rough thing. Okay, let's set up the angles. Good, good. We have the Genji on high ground. So we don't want the Sojourn to be able to set up. What are you shooting? Okay. So yeah, this is where it's gonna get dangerous. If this Kiri comes with this Genji, you guys auto lose that left side, by the way. You can't win that. The Genji
never
left.
know. Kiri's
Yeah, we
terrifying.
wouldn't have a look at this, by the way.
What?
What is going on?
No, we.
I think he's identified the carry, bro. Is gonna.
Yeah.
No, it's not this fight. It's next fight, I believe, or the one after that. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine,
so
it's
you
fine.
guys are okay. So you guys see an Orisa helicoptering into your team and just decide let's just let her walk out with 0 damage taken. Yeah. I see that, but
No one else does.
I was.
it took you guys a solid, I think, 10 seconds to realize that there's an Orisa.
I didn't even see the spin.
Like,
It's
look
a
at it.
bird, it's a plane. It's Norisa, man.
Yeah, I took damage. I fell back. I was scared.
Oh, Sam, that's too deep. That was way too deep. Yeah, you killed Marius. You killed Marius with that dash. Oh! Bro is using his ultimate movement now too.
Yeah.
Bro thinks he's Misha. Okay, they're just ult dumping at this point.
Well,
Yeah,
they need to
right.
get something.
I kind of threw here. If I'm gonna be honest. With my blade.
Oh, it wasn't in their spawn this time.
Yeah, it wasn't in this spot this time.
Improvement.
That's a really good beat.
I
Yo,
just got
you-
back
Does
in a
those
press 2.
things.
Your beats are really good, actually.
I feel like this
Okay.
is a fluke, to be honest, but sure.
What? No, your beats are good. No, to be honest, I think your beats are good. I think generally, like, okay, so if I'm looking, just because I know in 9 minutes you guys got a scrim, right? Let me just
Yes,
look.
sir. We do, we
Right.
do.
What do you guys
God said he had one.
If I'm looking at like the individual stuff, so Juge, you'd have to try and work on your tracer 1v1 mechanics, but also call splits, right? Don't be
Yeah,
afraid to ask your Kiriko to come to you to take space, right? If you want to take space, say,
47.
hey, I want
Mhm.
to take left side, come with me, right? Salmer, same
Yeah.
thing to you. But if you're on the Reaper, you need to be playing the weird angles, right? You need to not be falling into standardized DPS gameplay. You're not like you sometimes play more like a hit scan than you do as a flex DPS when you
Yeah.
position. So try taking more like off angles, especially on the Reaper. Your Genji was generally pretty fine. I think you do know what you're doing on Genji, but on the Reaper there's a bit of work where you definitely need to like take different angles than your other DPS and your tank. Then for plant, I think your ults are really good, but you need to be working on your splits as well. So you need to basically fall into the habit of automatically just going to a side with like your DPS or helping the correct people, right? Because you're very limited. You can't just be speeding or healing everyone. It's just you need to sometimes make split decisions between helping your tank and helping your DPS, and then hope. I think during this entire scrim, generally you played it. You played the spaces correctly, except that one time on the indoors map where you played left side instead of right because you and Reaper swapped roles. That was the only remark I have. And be careful with ulting into spawn. But if you guys did call it out on that Brigana, that was a good spawn ult. But don't do that if they have like Lucio Kiri or something. You guys are gonna get cleansed and beat. Yeah. And as well, it's not just on Queen, guys. It's just every tank, right? Like if you guys want to play a Hog variant or a Zarya variant, all of these principles that I taught you guys today are the same. It's the same way that you want to hold angles. It's the same way you want to use certain abilities. It's just the abilities change ever so slightly. And try to force mistakes rather than play off of their mistakes. Those are like the most important things.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys are doing pretty good as a team. Just you need to try and like make them make mistakes by doing something you guys are doing, not by them just being out in the open and Mari's hitting a lucky kunai. Because there's a lot of fights you guys just won because they did something absolutely like insane, like just batshit crazy. Like Ana rotating into you guys, the Kiri catching a kunai before the fight. No, well, I mean, they're Ana catching a kunai.
Alex, get on Overwatch.
Them also playing Ana Brig with a dive comp on Lijiang Tower is also just insane to me. Like,
I agree.
Hope you too.
they did a lot of bad things, and you guys made the most of that. But yeah, I want to see more forced mistakes and plays out of them. Other than that, I think you guys played it very solid. If there's any individual questions, feel free to ask them now because you guys have 5 minutes.
How do we
God.
force mistakes?
How do you force mistakes? By playing the game correctly. By basically.
How do we play the game correctly?
No, by
It's
forcing.
easier said than done, if I'm honest.
Of course. No. How to force mistakes usually is having a very deep understanding of your comp. Like a simple example of it would be on Circuit Royale, my team would be running a Reinhardt, Bastion, Hanzo comp. Now that sounds really weird, but it's because back then it was Orisa meta, and so I would just shoot the Orisa perma until she would have to use spin and gold.